Amazing God. Trusting God when life twists and turns. This week, Sarah laughs.
Hello, and welcome to Blackhawk Kids. I'm Caitlin, and I'm thankful you're here. Today, we are learning about trusting God. The Bible is filled with stories of people who trusted in God even when they didn't know what was coming next. Trusting God means choosing to believe that God knows what's best and that He will take care of us because He loves us. God will do what He's promised to do even when life twists and turns along the way. Our big idea today is that we can trust God. Get ready because it's going to be amazing.
Stand up. It's time for our Bible verse.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Whoa, oh, oh. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Whoa, oh, oh. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6.
Take a seat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for a true story from the Bible.
Hey everyone, I was waiting for you. Waiting is not fun, right? Hey, there's a lady in the Bible who had to wait a very long time. Her name was Sarah, and she was Abraham's wife. Do you remember Abraham? God promised Abraham and Sarah that they would have a really big family. Yay! So they waited for God's promise to come true. But they didn't have any kids. They waited so long. Abraham and Sarah were almost 100 years old. Way too old to have a baby. And they were still waiting and wondering if God had forgotten about them. But we don't have to wait any longer. Let's watch Abraham and Sarah's story from the Bible in the book of Genesis.
Stories of the Bible. Sarah laughs. This is Sarah. Sarah was Abraham's wife. One day, as Abraham sat near the entrance of his tent, God appeared to him. Abraham looked up and 3 men stood before him. God promised Abraham that he and Sarah would someday have a son. In fact, God promised Abraham that he would have many children. Even more than the stars in the sky. Now, Sarah was very old when God made this promise. When she heard that God promised to give her a child, she laughed. The messenger of God stopped Sarah. He asked, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Sarah chose to trust God, and she became pregnant and she gave birth to a son. The son's name was Isaac. God's promises came true for Abraham and Sarah. Abraham became the father of many nations, and from his child came children, and from their children, more children, until Abraham's descendants were truly more numerous than the stars in the sky. Abraham and Sarah trusted God for the promise and believed that God was faithful.
We all wait sometimes. Maybe you're waiting for a time to play with your friend. Or maybe you're waiting for your next birthday. Or maybe you're just waiting for dinner because you're really hungry. Waiting is hard, and we might feel frustrated. Sometimes we even feel sad because we want something so much, and we wonder if the wait will ever end. That's how Sarah felt when she laughed at having a baby. She had waited so long, and now it seemed impossible. But Sarah learned that she could trust God, even when she didn't understand and had to wait. And guess what? God turned Sarah's sad laugh into a really happy laugh when baby Isaac came. Hey, here's a great twist to the story. God told them to name the baby Isaac. And Isaac means, wait for it, laughter. So every time she called his name, Sarah would remember how God took her doubting, hopeless kind of laugh and, surprise, turned it into real, joyful laughing. When Isaac was born, Sarah said, "God has given me laughter." What a perfect name. Isn't God amazing? God never forgets about you. He knows just what you need, and He is planning good things for you. But sometimes you just have to wait. Sarah and Abraham trusted God while they waited, and you and I can trust God too. Let's take time right now to pray together. Close your eyes, be still, and let's talk to God. Dear God, thank you for being our amazing God. We know we can trust you even when life goes through its twists and turns. We don't know what will happen next, but you do. Thank you for loving us so much. And everybody said, Amen. Thanks for joining me as we learn that we can trust God, even if it means we have to wait. See you later, friends. Bye.
Stand up. It's time to move and sing to God.
When I am up, when I am down, when life turns me around, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I be walking in circles in my mind? But I know God will make my path straight. I know I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. When I am up, when I am down, when life turns me around, should I go left? I'm gonna shout and praise. I know. God will make my path straight. I know. I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again.